Hi Aries, welcome to your 16th to the 18th. Welcome to your 18th to the 26th of December. Okay, so this is going to be short and sweet, but I do want to get the 12 signs done. It is Christmas week, so I thought I would make you happy. If you want to book the 2024, it is on deal for this week only, so check it out below. There is also a mini read that people are loving. So you send in a specific area of concern and I take a look, and it will be within 24 hours that you will receive it. Check it out below. I've done a lot of reading, so I'm a bit hoarse, and it is a Mercury retrograde. Like the video and comment. So what are we seeing for Aries this week, please? What is the messages for Aries this week? Seven of Wands reversed. The Hermit reversed. Okay, and the Three of Pentacles. I feel like you should slow down. That's what I'm getting. So I feel like this is a week to slow down when it comes to work. So maybe you're working the first 3 days, but this is about taking some time to rest and enjoy the Christmas, okay? Taking some time to connect with the people who matter and just enjoy the vibe over Christmas. So maybe you're working Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then maybe you are having a few days off. Some of you are dealing with a Virgo, and I feel like this Virgo or this person you're seeing, this person's going to continue to work all over the Christmas. They're not going to take any time off. Maybe this person is self-employed, maybe they're just a workaholic. So you might be a bit disappointed, so don't force this person to want to spend time with you and connect with you, okay? I feel like some of you have got financial problems right now, or for the Aries woman, maybe your person has got financial problems, and so maybe they can't take time off. They'd like to, but they can't, because the King of Pentacles reverse can be someone who's having money problems. Okay, this can be where you're having money problems so badly you can't focus on anything else. So for the Aries woman, we've got the World. So if someone wants to continue to work, you're being told to go out and enjoy the season anyway. See the way the woman is looking away from the man? So I feel like the message for the Aries woman is like, if someone, it might be your partner, it might be your husband, go and have fun anyway. So I feel like some of you are dealing with a Capricorn who's stuck in a rut, and this person's not in the party mood, they're not in the holiday mood. But you're being told, go to the family events anyway, go and connect anyway. Leave this person to focus on what they're doing. I feel like for some of you Aries women, you're discontent in a long-term marriage or relationship. You might even be thinking about divorcing this person before the end of the year. Or you might be thinking about ending it soon. King of Swords reversed. I feel like for the Aries woman, be careful with your choice in men. You do have the King of Pentacles reversed, the King of Swords reversed. So for some of you, you're in a relationship, but you're being told to not force this person to work on it with you. I'm also getting a marriage or a relationship where there's a third party. I think for some of you Aries women, you need to put an end to a marriage or a relationship. You might be having some kind of affair. But I just think this is just bad energy across the board. Like, it's just not healthy. It's not going to bring nothing good. So the World card can be you closing something out. Yeah. Some of you Aries, you're focused on a missed opportunity. You see something as a missed opportunity. For the Aries man, you might not be in the best place right now, and maybe you're seeing a woman as a missed opportunity. But I think right now you can't give your energy to this woman. You're too busy trying to protect your mental health and work on your finances. Yeah. I just get for some of you Aries, there's a chance for a big life change. I feel like right now some of you are kind of holding on to dead weight when it comes to a relationship, when it comes to a life. And for me, as we come to the end of the year, this can be a person who's starting to think about how they're not happy, they're not fulfilled. And so the death card is coming up. For the Aries man, there could be a woman who's given up on you because they're getting tired of your lack of communication. They're getting tired of you not investing. They no longer want to fight for the long term of this relationship. Excuse me, because they just don't feel loved and cherished and honoured. I think for some of you Aries women, like, there's a man who's just not loving you, they're not cherishing you, they're not honouring you. And I think you need to think about putting an end to this commitment. Because they say that most divorces take place at the end of a year, or most separations, and I think it's because people are like, fuck, I'm not doing that again for another year. But yeah, I'm getting that someone is not happy within the world that they're in, or with the person that they're with. They could even be attracted to someone else that's not the partner. I feel like while one person likes to go out and connect and socialise, the person that they're with is very boring. So I feel like for Aries, like, you need to be honest about, like, you know, sometimes you really want to make a marriage work, or you really want to make a career work, but sometimes it's just not meant for you, you know? So, you know, sometimes it's just not meant for you, so you need to think about putting an end to it, okay? There's a big life change coming here, okay? If it's not you putting an end to something, it could be somebody else, because like I said, maybe they're discontent. Maybe they feel like you're all about yourself. In other words, you're not nurturing the connection, you're not nurturing, so maybe they're kind of ending a connection with you, they're ending it with you. But yeah, I feel like someone's had enough. They're not happy and they're not fulfilled within the world that they're in, and they feel like they're missing out on life and they're missing out on happiness. And it is important, if we marry a person, it's important in a career to really try our best. But then you get to a place where it's like, okay, I gave it my best shot and I need to let this go. So I feel like for some Aries, there might be basically where you come to a place where you realise the life you're living, or the person you're with, is not honouring your needs, right? They're not honouring your divine feminine. You feel ripped off. This can be someone who's sexually unsatisfied. They're now starting to become turned on by other people outside of the relationship. This can also be with the Eight of Cups reversed, though. It can be someone who's playing away. For some of you single Aries, you keep meeting a lot of reverse men. So every man that's come up in your reading is reversed. So you've got this pattern of choosing men who just can't provide the kind of nourishment, the kind of love, the kind of satisfaction you want. There's a bit of desperation here. This can be like a woman who can't be alone. So the Empress reversed is very codependent on men. She's very codependent on love. This woman can't be alone. So she often ends up in connections that don't value her, they don't support her, they don't bring her the best. So there needs to be a change in 2024. I think for some of you Aries women, you need to love yourself enough to walk away from this man who just makes no effort. Like, this man just makes no effort. You're often going out alone, you're often showing up to places alone. Like, this is supposed to be your husband, it's supposed to be your partner, he's supposed to be supporting you, compromising. He's just doing none of that. So I do think some of you have got a decision to make as to whether you continue to be in this loveless, sexless partnership or marriage. You've got a decision to make when it comes to your career. So the Three of Wands is all about this frustration that you feel with this person that you're with financially. So I feel like what I'm trying to say to you is this week it's really about you are looking at the life you're living, the self that you're living through, and you're telling yourself, I'm not satisfied, I'm not happy, like I don't want to do another year like this. I don't want to be poor. I don't want to be breaking me back for the bare minimum. So I think some of you need to reconnect with yourself. Take some time to rest, to relax, to think things through, to reconnect with your core. And then by doing this, you'll make the right choices. There's either a big change coming for yous. It's either you making it or it's imposed upon you. Or it's, you know, I just feel like there's an opportunity for a new life. Like this is next year, because we're in this year, but we're coming to the end and there's a brand new year. And this is about you reconnecting with yourself and saying, you know, where do I keep waiting for someone to change? Where do I keep waiting for things to get better? Maybe I'm the person who needs to make the change. Maybe I'm the person who needs to end it with this person. Because someone is triggered and frustrated. And I do think some of you Aries women, you keep meeting men of the night. So these are men who are not emotionally invested. These are men who talk shit. They're not going to commit to you. And I don't think it's the men that need to change. I think it's you. I think it's your self-love, like your choices. The Two of Wands is a person who makes a choice to change their world. Where focus goes, energy flows. So some of you have got to acknowledge that you choose these men. That you're not doing the work on yourself, same as the Aries man. I feel like the Aries man, you need to make a decision, and it's around a woman. I feel like this woman is starting to give up on you because they're tired. Could be a Cancer, could be a Libra, could be a Taurus. But this person is tired of putting the energy into you. So if you don't want to lose this person, I think you need to offer this person something. So the Emperor is you, okay? And the other side of the coin is for the Aries man, you could have a woman around you who you need to let go of because you're leveled up, your shit is together, but this woman's isn't. Okay? So I feel like it's about being honest, right? There's a lot of power in this reading. It's kind of knowing who you are, knowing what you want. But then you need to act in who you are and what you want so you can get it. You need to let go of people who are in low frequency, people who refuse to change, people who you might have a history with them, but maybe they just can't move forward into the new world you're about to create. So the Two of Pentacles is there's a choice to be made around holding on to something, continuing to make sacrifices in a marriage. This can be being influenced by your father, by your culture when it comes to your choices in love. This can be like an arranged marriage. It can be a marriage of convenience. Okay, so this Aries man is choosing a marriage of convenience over his heart. I also get this week as well, there's just certain family members you're going to be around or certain family members you need to protect yourself from. A lot of people are coming up reversed in your reading. You're coming up upright. So this can be people who try to tell you what to do. They try to get into your head. They try to influence you. But I wouldn't listen. You know who you are. And I feel like these people are not in a good place in their life, or they're coming from a biased place, or they're coming from a bitter place. And your job, these people are stagnant, they're stuck, they don't act right. So for some of you Aries men, I wouldn't listen to family members around you this week. I would be careful what you allow in. You obviously act like you're listening. Sometimes it's better just to do that, right? People are kind of talking shit. And sometimes it's better, it's good to just act like you're listening and taking the advice, but you're really not. But yeah, I feel like this week, if you've got to be around certain family members or friends for the Christmas, just be careful what you allow in. Okay? Because I do think there's people who are trying to influence you, and it's like, these people are just not together. It could also be rejecting people, being careful like who you go and connect with over the Christmas, because I do get that some people are kind of a mess, and they might drag you into their mess. You've literally got so many people coming up reversed, it's crazy. And then we've got the Queen of Wands upright. So this is all about staying in your power. It's about making intelligent choices about who you spend the Christmas with. But I think this is bigger for you. It's really about next year. It's really about looking at this year and kind of what you've tolerated and what you've accepted. It's about being in things of convenience, being in a comfort zone, refusing to accept that the version you want to create and the happiness you want to create might not be with these people. And it's kind of painful to let them go, but they've got to go if this new life is going to be born, if this new self is going to be born. It's up to you. If you want to book a reading, you can. If you want the 2024, if you want the mini read, I'm available, so reach out. It's in the description box below. But you're going to be deep in your feels, right? You're also being told to watch your company this week, to not allow people who are bitter and stagnant to influence you, to start really listening to yourself and your core about what you want for 2024, and then to know that there's got to be endings, there's got to be choices that have got to be made to get to that. Enjoy your week, and I'll speak to you soon.